Video. So, as I said, I'm a beginner, I'm a new rider, I don't even have a full license yet, I just done my CBT. If you guys don't know, here in the UK, to start riding up to 125cc, you can do a CBT, that's a day's training basically, and they teach you all the basic stuff, and you get a special pass certificate that you can ride up to 125cc for 2 years. Anyways, let's cut the boring shit. So, let's talk about my first impressions from this bike. Now, honestly, I was gonna buy first a different bike, but when I just started to see this bike, oops, you know what, this horn here is so confusing. Yeah, so people looking, I'm still new to this, you know, all these people looking at me. I'm just fucking neutral, there we go. Yeah, so by the way, the horn here is a bit messed up, it's in the wrong place. You know how many times I'm like riding and I'm like beep, you know, instead of putting indicators, and my people are just you know, people just you know, see me and I'm turning around, who's hooting at me, and I'm like, oh shit, that's me myself hooting, and I'm like stupid. Yes, my first impressions about this bike. Let me get off the bike and show you guys more the bike from a real talk, and let's get off. Oh. So this is the bike, as you may not know if you haven't seen my previous video. It's in a nice yellow color, it's got nice bits, and certainly I have to have these L plates in the back for in the UK to be legal on the road. First of all, it's got a nice exhaust, so it does make a massive difference to the bike. If I was going to buy it stock, I would definitely change the exhaust, so that's a big plus for me. And honestly, I haven't heard an original one with original exhaust live. I've heard obviously on videos, but they're not the same, they can't compare in live, so videos don't bring any justice. So first impressions about the bike. For a beginner, for me as a beginner, no experience, taking as I learn as I go. Actually, yeah, it took me, the first day I picked it up, I was quite nervous. Obviously, you know, you got to understand, first day, first time riding a bike, not the first time, but first time owning a bike and riding on your own. I was obviously very nervous. Let's switch off the electrics. Obviously very nervous, and what happened is I took some corners and I had a little slip. I didn't fall, obviously. Luckily I didn't fall, but I did get a little slip when I done some corners. Obviously that was because I was still new, not because of the bike. I was still learning, I was still unprofessional. I'm still unprofessional, but I didn't you know, do my thing right. So this bike gets a lot of attention, so be prepared. If you get one of these bikes, you get lots of kids coming up to you, what bike is this, and asking you all these questions. And you got even adults, you know, everyone looks at a bike by a traffic light. People will like stare at the bike. Oh, a nice bike, you know, thumbs up and all those kind of things. So that's another thing you got to be prepared when you get this bike. It's just got this thing on it that people just like to look at it and, you know, look and smile when they see it. So that's a nice thing. I enjoy it, but I don't know if everyone does like it. So other things. Now, power. The bike is not powerful. I mean, how can I say it? I mean, I come from my car, my BM, which is quite a powerful car. It's pushing nearly 400 horsepower. It's got quite a bit of power, and I'm coming to a 125 bike. Obviously, I know the big bikes are nowhere near as this, so I'm not comparing it, but we're talking about this bike here. It's got the power I need for town, but when I go on a road, like a 40 mile an hour zone or 50 mile an hour zone, it's all right. I mean, but it's not the best, like for overtaking and doing, you know, you want to overtake your car on the left lane. It's not really the best thing to do, as it hasn't got that power. It doesn't kick in the power. It's only got 4 gears, and when you're doing 40-50 miles an hour on the 4th gear, it's like revving, and it just doesn't have much power. It just takes time to kick in the power. So that's also one of the things with this bike. But for town, as it's built for a town bike, I don't believe it's built for A roads and motorways. Obviously motorways you can't go with this, but for town it's perfect, you know, especially for a beginner like me. I was thinking to buy a bigger bike, something that looks proper, but I thought this will be the perfect first bike, as to fit through gaps between traffic lights, by cars, by slow moving traffic. This size bike really is easier for me, as it's not big and wide, so you don't want to hit cars with your mirrors, or you know, just in general having a big bike.
I did one of them last summer in Dublin, Helen Bath.
The next thing I wanted to mention is the seating position, and I think it's the stock handlebar I've got on this bike. It is. It's quite comfortable. I don't have any back pain or no ass pain or anything like that, so that's a thumbs up. That's a good thing for me, because I like to ride this commute with this bike day to day. If it's a nice weather, obviously, I'll journey to my office, so obviously I want to be comfortable, so that's a good thing. Other than that, there isn't much I can say yet. I don't want to give a review yet, because I just own the bike like 10 days now, so I want to keep it like a few weeks, a month, before I can do any review on the bike. I really like this bike so far. It's been amazing, and my first impressions are very nice bike, gets a lot of attention, sounds awesome for 125 with a Tiger Performance exhaust. It's got the power it needs for town. I mean, when I say power, I don't mean to say powerful, but it's got the power for this bike, for my needs. And the fuel doesn't drink much. I topped it up maybe twice since I had it, and I've done quite a bit of riding, so the fuel is alright. It doesn't drink much. I mean it's a joke compared to my BM. This doesn't drink anything, so that's another plus side for me. And yeah, that's more or less my first impressions about this bike. So hey guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll bring a new video coming up with all the mods. I ordered quite a few mods for the bike. Some carbon fiber bits for there, a windshield. What else did I order? I bought a carbon cover here for the fuel cap. Come on, I can't even remember. What else did I order? Oh, the mirrors. I can't really remember. I think that might be it, or one more thing. Anyway, so the next video will be all the new mods I'm adding to this bike. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, like my videos. Any comments, please comment in the box below, and don't forget to